Alright, so each team gets a quick little breakdown. This is from the Sci-Fair tournament. Just, it's going to be things to watch out in terms of things not to do and things to continue to do. So this is a sophomores clip. Let's get it. Hey, this is how we start our defense. Ethan's in man-to-man. Everybody else is in zone. But even if that happens, I need more court awareness from the guy who can see most of the court. So that's Adolphus. You should, when this ball is here, you should instinctively float and protect the basket. All right, so this is kind of what I see us doing too often. All right, and then there's no blocking out. Everybody's looking. Nehemiah's the only one who touched somebody at all. All right, and so they get a rebound. Now here's another shot. No blockouts. All right, so they're just, and remember, this isn't a good team or a good rebounding team. All right, so again, it's just too many rebounds to give a team like this. Now here's where we end the possession. Nehemiah is the one who decides to block out, and Ethan gets the rebound because of Nehemiah's good play. But this can't continue. We can't continue to do this throughout the tournament when we get the Dallas. The thing I want y'all to make sure y'all take care of is when we run baseline play, we got a guy on the block, Ethan on the other block. We usually have another guy on this block and a guy taking away corner. And the corner guy can't let him catch corner. So Nehemiah, you can't let this guy catch. Because then you want to create a situation where they have to throw it over so we could get a design steal. So you let them catch corner too easy. And the inbounder doesn't have to throw it there. So here go the freshman team. Here's an example. Cade's taking away corner. The two bottom guys, Kavion and Ty, are taking away that block, right? That's where people want to run plays. And then the other block. But Leon doesn't have to guard the other block because you can visibly see all five guys on this side of the court. So don't stand somewhere when you don't have to. All right, but that leaves everything closed where you want your run your players to block, or corner the first entry pass. So now we force them to throw it over and we create a steal. All right, and we get a lot of points when we execute that. All right. Another quick example. So we got the block cover. We got the main block cover right in front of the ball, and then we got the corner. So again, they're just going to run into the trap of trying to throw it over the top. And then there we go with another steal. All right, so hey, let's execute that because we want to make easier opportunities for ourselves. All right, this is transition. Calicato had crashed from the top, which is a dangerous spot to crash from unless you can get it. Now, Calicato, once he gets that, get your hands up so you can block this pass. And May, once they have the ball, you got to be sprint back. So everybody's watching first and not reacting where they should. So Calicato, get your hands up. You might make a higher pass so we could steal it or deflect it. But now they're getting downhill. And, a better team's going to score that. All right, here, I think Nehemiah's running the top. If not, somebody got to run it because now we get a trap right where we want it, but nobody's over here taking away this easy pass. So now, then they can move the ball. All right, so y'all got to communicate with each other because that's what's going to happen if we can't cover that. That pass can't get back out of there. All right, let me give you a visual of when I want you to attack space. So we move the ball against the zone. So when this ball gets here, Adolphus, there's all this space, right? If you attack, he has to guard you, wide open corner to Jackie. If you drive and they collapse, you throw it there, but you got to attack it. You're not just going to be only able to throw through it. All right. So here again, another opportunity to attack. All right. So we got to make sure we're not just waiting for a shot to fall in our laps. You got to create that. Calicato, you can attack middle. And if you do, somebody's going to come to you. All right. So we end up getting a foul because it's just a bad defense, but nobody's attacking the gaps and then kicking. All right, same scenario. We move the ball. We don't really attack them to make them guard us. So Adolphus, if you attack and this guy helps, you throw it right back to the corner. All right. If you attack here, this guy helps, throw it to Jacob. And then you'll have a 2-1 split on the backside. But now we take a risk. If that's a longer, better player, that's a turnover. And nobody's there to stop him down the court. All right. So now we throw a pretty decent skip pass. So now that's a closeout. So Jacob May's the first one who's able to attack. And obviously, if you keep diving, Jacob, he could drop it off to you. And May, you do a good job of attacking here. But make sure when you attack as well, make sure you see and our playmaker as well. All right, so we finally attack a gap, and that's the shot we get. 4 feet from the basket. That's what I want. Just a reminder, again, if we're playing these kind of teams, we want to attack space. We get a skip pass, extra pass, may attack space, and now he's in the middle of the lane shooting shots. All right, let's not forget we gotta attack. When you hear me saying attack space, you don't really always need to run offense. Sometimes you just gotta be a hooper and attack the gaps and make a second guy guard you. And if they don't do it, make. All right, here's another. All right, it takes you a long time, but you finally attack space, Calicado, and look at the type of shots you create. All right, so I think you should attack immediately because you're the most open when you first catch it. Now they're closer, less open, and they're so bad you're still able to attack, get a kick, and get a wide open shot. All right, attack space. When y'all hear that, this is what I'm talking about. All right, and we got to do a better job at executing tower. I think this is free money, and we got to take it. But Kim's about to attack. Dolphus thinks he's going to stay. Whatever happens, we just need to find a way to score these and get on the same page. We can't give that up. All right. All right, so this is what we got to do more of. And Jackie's really good at doing tower. But again, Jackie's not playing with us. So she, that's a great play. I think you could tip that in, Cam, instead of landing. But so somebody, whoever's the inbounder person, got to be mindful of that because she won't be playing. All right, so let's talk transition. All right, so Cam falls. Adolphus goes for the reach instead of just stopping ball. If you stop ball, that's way more important. So since you don't get it, they get it up ahead. Let's go back as well. So Calicado, once you see we don't have the ball, like right now, you need to be busting your butt down this way in the court. So you're late and you're jogging. So now you're late and behind the play. So Jackie's guarding two on the backside. She guards ball, but she can't be two places at once. She tries to guard the shot, and she doesn't have any help to help her on that. So transition has to get better. Let's look at a few transition play. Jackie turns it over, but look at our urgency once we realize she doesn't have it. Let's look how fast we go. Cam's backpedaling, Dolphus jogging. So we're not far enough back, and they're just getting downhill too quick. So our urgency to get back and understanding that you got to sprint back first, protect the rim, and then go is bad. So, so right here he gets by you. Nehemiah, you got to stop ball. You just let him do one crossover, and he's downhill. So, again, a better team would have gotten a much better look at this, but our urgency isn't there. So we got to come up with those basketballs. We'd get on the floor right there, Dolphus. All right, so this play is just embarrassing. So it's a turnover. The ball goes out of bounds. So we're walking back. There's time for somebody to substitute onto the floor, right? And Adolphus goes off. So we got a substitution. They still haven't picked the ball up yet. We throw it in, and they still throw it below everybody. Guys, I can't tell you how terrible this is, all right? We shouldn't have to make a play on the ball like that just to save a layup when we had 14 seconds to get the ball in. All right, so this is the transition stuff that I'm talking about. And they still find a way to turn it over. That tells you how bad this team is. All right, and let me give you a few examples on why we do not run man. All right, so the ball's thrown in. First of all, Nehemiah can't even see the ball. It's in bounds though. All right, so everybody's guarding the individual. Nehemiah, can he score from up here? Or Cam, can he score from back there? So Adolphus is on an island by himself. All right, and that's the kind of stuff that they get like when we play man. So he gets his own rebound, so we don't rebound well. He's at the rim. He finds a way to miss it anyway. They out hustle us for a rebound. Like I said, I know y'all might base it off them scoring, but this was a bad defensive opportunity right here. Let's look at another man-to-man set. All right, so we're in man. Let's back it up real quick. Nobody's knees are bent. The ball's in, so nobody's ready to run through a pass. Straight up. Everybody straight up. So you can't play man without some type of intensity. So since Ethan's knees weren't bent and he's late, he's going to be late for the steal and he reached with the wrong hand. So now we got a guy behind the ball. Adolphus is one-on-one with a guy. He doesn't even do a move. He just goes straight by him. All right, and now he's in the lane and nobody rotates. All right, so we're just right now where we are individually, we're not good enough to play man to man because this team is getting by us. So lock in on 1-3-1. We gotta learn how to run that. Make sure we capitalize on the easy opportunities, fast breaks. All right, the ball gets ahead. This is a 2-on-1 situation. I just think it takes too long to get it to him. If you throw it over his head now, Cam, then Dolphins could throw it right back for a layup. But we dribble a little too much. The pass is inaccurate, and he didn't cut to the basket immediately. All right, so now we don't get easy buckets when they weren't in a good position to stop us. All right, another transition play. As soon as you see the other team has the ball, we got to outwork this one guy. All right, if he throws it below us, we're done. All right, so he runs by everybody, and it's a slow, fast break, and he still gets down. Now, let's watch it one more time. Here we go. He just outruns everybody. All right, and it's not a fast break. All right, so we gotta do a better job at making guys score over the top of our heads and not get past us. All right, another play we can't turn over because because they don't have the numbers, right? So we throw it, don't see it, and then we turn it over. We can't turn it over when we got numbers. Those points are too valuable. All right, and most of our turnovers are coming from fundamentals and just the lack of patience. So right here, Jacob just got to dribble it out and be patient. He kind of has to get it back to his right hand and gets in trouble. So now it's thrown away. They get a layup. Ethan, even though he's not supposed to take it out, he's too antsy. He gets it, right? Hit Adolphus now. He's wide open. All right, then you look the other way. He's still open. And then you finally say, I'm going to throw it to him. And now, we lose the ball. So, like I said, remember, we got to be more disciplined. Ethan, you're not taking the ball out. All tournament, don't take it out. Even if you're right on the basket, let somebody else grab it. So this is the part of transition. You probably heard this all your life. Stop ball. So number 3 has the ball. Nehemiah, stop it. We don't get a stop there, so he's still dribbling. And then Cam's looking to stop it. He goes by Cam. He drops steps, and now he's at the rim. All right, so we had just too many opportunities to stop the ball this whole time. And we're not taking on that responsibility. And one guy with the ball, it's not even a fast break, just runs through us. All right, this one's got to stop. We got to stop balling. We got to communicate and make sure we know who's doing it. Dolphins get more comfortable at the ball. The ball should be on your left hip, not your right now. Ball you man, and then you open up, and you're almost losing the ball because of that. All right, Ethan, we say don't dribble. Look, you got to be able to take this. That's a shot we practice, right? And we say don't dribble because I know getting closer feels better when nobody's in the gym and right now, but taking that dribble, this is what's happening. All right, so transition, we got to sprint back. So Cam, you got to sprint back, everybody. All right, the Dolphins has an assignment behind him because he thought y'all might be able to stop ball, but now we got to make a huge play. So look, and here's the other thing. Okay, this guy pops in and play a Dolphins. Be under control. Just be a point guard. Hold it. It's just one guy, you and him. You're not getting trapped. And then you throw it, and there's just no ball security. All right, amongst us as a team. So we got to, keep those possessions because we're giving them up way too easy and way too often. On the same page free throw wise, let's look at this free throw. Ethan spins, and Cam dives like an X. So look at this. Ethan spinning, so that means y'all didn't communicate. You're doing your own thing. And a lot of stuff we do by committee and as a team so we could be successful. Luckily, it went in, but y'all got to get on the same page. All right, and if we do have an Achilles heel, it's this. We don't pass to the open guy. Calicato's wide open, and we take off dribbling, so we don't play as a team. We play as individuals. And I do think that the sophomores have more talent overall individually than the freshmen, but y'all don't play as a team as much as they do. So as y'all start playing as a team, y'all will be a much stronger team. All right, so we're running Texas week right here. We separate, got a slight closeout. Adolphus goes by him. This guy helps. That's just a kick. Just throw it. But we try to get more, and now we're stuck with the ball. And it's a jump ball, and in my book, that's a turnover because they get the possession. All right, so this is what kind of hurts y'all because, like I said, individually, the sophomore have a little bit more talent. I don't know that there's a freshman that can make this play. Right here, Adolphus spins, gets it up, and y'all have just enough ability of your own to have 2 out of 10 of those go in that you'll sacrifice making an easier play and making your teammate better. If you throw it to Cam, he's a better player. But you don't hit that efficiently enough, Adolphus, to shoot it a ton more times. So since only a low percentage of these going to go in and y'all have just enough go in to think y'all can do it consistently, that's what probably hurts y'all more than anything. So we got to start just making plays and passing that ball more. Other thing is this ball goes out, knowing personnel. I've seen this. I mean, I saw Maui shoot right here. So y'all can't run straight to him because he just wants to drive. He's a bowling ball. All right, so don't close out straight to him because we're living with that. This is who we don't want to shoot. So just, takes a little bit more court awareness and stuff and where people are. But we don't want to close out to that guy and leave this guy open because he could shoot it. All right, so just know, hey, who I'm willing to live and let take a shot and who I'm not. All right, recognition right there. All right, so I didn't really like this play call against this team because this is a bigger physical team, and I didn't think it got you anywhere. So look at this spin. Y'all chose the spin, but they kept y'all out of there big time. And not that any play is always gonna work, but the bigger the team or the smaller the players that's up there, the cross is gonna be better because usually happens if you do a spin really good, you'll end up behind the backboard, and now we got 2 extra defenders behind the glass, and they're breaking 5-on-3. A bad possession because we don't really know how to run 2-3 properly. All right, so the ball goes corner. All right, so we're here now. They throw it middle very easily a lot. All right, and I get it, y'all. I wasn't at this particular game, and y'all had to run 1-3-1 because this team kind of had an answer for the way we run it right now. But the ball's in the corner. I've rarely seen the ball enter to the middle from the corner when the corner guy doesn't have to help up. So if he would have caught the ball here and swung it quick and he had to come here, usually the ball goes short corner. All right, but the corner guy's guarding the corner. Adolphus should be here. Nehemiah, you have to be on the midline. You're way on this side, and nobody's worried about a skip pass over there. So you should be covering or at least touching middle. So the fact that it was able to hit middle so easily, like I said, we have a lot to learn in terms of like defensive placement in these defenses. So that should not be that open. Adolphus should be in front of them. Nehemiah should be way over here touching. And they shouldn't be able to just catch and shoot with nobody within 5 feet. All right, so hey, let's go to some of the good plays. And these are the things I want you to do or start doing moving forward. This offensive possession, so let's put this. Ball moves again. I think Adolphus could have attacked space, but that's all right. We swing it. Good hesitation. All right, it hits middle, hits opposite. So, like, that's what we want. The ball touches. We got a small little drive that I don't know if anybody noticed, but it did commit a guy. Boom. Guy helps in a little too much. Swing. And now that the shot goes up, Jacob attacks the hot spot because that's where the ball is going to go. All right, and after best time to shoot a 3 is after when? An offensive rebound. Ball comes out, wide open Adolphus. With his feet set, he can knock that in. That's a good play. Good execution here. We swing the ball. It goes corner. That guy's not looking at ball and man. Ethan face cuts and runs the space. A lot better player movement. All right, when people fall asleep, easy look. So let's watch it again. As soon as if somebody turns their head, just cut. Isaac has the ball. Isaac, he has good vision. And there we go. Nice play. This is good offense. All right. We're about to get a skip pass from Isaac. Good skip pass. Going to May. All right, now, May misses this. You got to check break, Jacob. Watch how late it is when you start to realize that they're coming at us. All right, so now they're dribbling, and now this guy's below you. As the guy's checking break, you can't allow that. Good thing you hustle, but it shouldn't take all this because your back should already been back. All right, and again, because of stuff like that, teams score too easy on us. But again, the offensive possessions are good. But keep in mind, May and Isaac are in there a lot too. All right, so sophomores, y'all got to make sure y'all are throwing some of these same skip passes that created a 2-on-1 closeout, right? We still got to attack space and things like that because y'all don't have them. So these are the things y'all got to recognize what other players are providing that you got to do for yourselves. All right, so we're in a 1-3-1. Way to keep him on one side over there, Isaac. That's perfect. Now he has the end, and we keep them over there. So there you go. Isaac pushing them back. And now they just throw up a wild shot. Now, that was a great defensive possession if we block out. Ethan, that can't happen after this possession. All right, so after y'all do this and all this work, you can't just fall asleep. All right, so they didn't have anything going for them, and then right there at the buzzer, they hit that shot. All right. All right, this is a better defensive play. Now, he does throw a bounce pass around him. I'd rather have him have to throw it over you. But we get a trap and we get Cam in front of the ball. Let's turn that into a steal. But that was good. We took away the easiest pass, and then Jacob took away the easiest pass. Right? It went corner, so Jacob's taking away that pass. Cam's in front. That's how this should look. Also, don't forget this guy back here where Adolphus is should probably be about right here, because then you could run through this pass, and I don't think anybody's seeing that pass if we got a good enough trap. All right, another position, same thing. They have to throw it over the top. I'm like that we're forcing this team to throw over the top a lot. This time we got May on the block, and because May's right there, they literally just throw it right to us, and that's what they'll do. Like a lot of times, if you take away the two obvious passes, they'll just throw it right to you. All right, another possession, we get a corner trap. Cam got to be in a rush to get in front of this guy. He has this easy pass, Nehemiah. The only adjustment that I'd like to see, because this guy's he's honestly, let's just be honest, he's too tall for Jackie and Jacob. So y'all are here, you should foul him with your chest, but he's about 6'6". So Cam takes the block, Nehemiah stand right here so you can run through this pass. And again, they're not looking there, so don't protect that down there as hard. All right, because we don't want to let out the corner. But now, because we let it out after a trap, you're going to get a pass situation, and then they get a wide open look. So we don't want to give that up. All right, now I like this. Look how Jackie runs up. It looks like he's about to throw it. She runs up, notices he's not. She took a risk. All right, so now the backside is the most important block out, because if it's coming from here, it's going to go to that opposite side. May's touching him, and because he battled and touched somebody, we get a rebound. All right, that's a great finish to a possession right there. Run tower. Dolphus, throw it a little bit higher because bigger players could get that. GSA is a small team. Throw it a little bit higher so he can catch it up really high, and only he can get it. Offensive possession right here. All right, we get the move. Jackie, no dribble, throws it. No dribble from Adolphus, throws it. Wide open shot, Nehemiah. Hey, we living with that. All right, good offensive possession. All right, this is an execution for Phoenix. Jackie catches it. Bounce pass to Ethan. There we go. Again, we don't have Jackie. We got to make those plays ourselves, all right? All right, so look, I like this, like simple stuff, right? Jacob comes, throws a bounce pass. Now Jackie has a bad closeout coming at her. Pump fake, go by him, lay in. All right, another offense possession, a little sloppy. All right, we got to find a way to finish some of these and make the game a little easier. All right, Cam has a chance for a closeout. I think you should pump fake first, Cam, because guys will close out wrong and lift, and then you could go by them easier. All right, nonetheless, we get two people on the ball, so pass. Adolphus is wide open, nobody within 8 feet of him. All right, so it's just good offense, good player, and ball movement. The shot goes up. We got 3 blockouts. Nehemiah's guy doesn't come all the way in. All right, so that's how we want it to look usually when you get blockouts. You want it to be a triangle, right? Dolphins actually didn't touch anybody, but we still get the board. Neo pushing. All right, way to get downhill and get you a finish right there. All right, so when this shot goes up right here, we're after the ball, but we got to wall up really quick, all right? And make sure that guy doesn't get through us. The back of your head is what you're protecting, all right? But since you're touching him a little bit, he travels, all right? So a better wall up, but we want to make contact as soon as that ball drops. So here, we got a set in right here. We got Minnesota, all right? It's a little high because we want it close to the three-point line. When you come off of this, Cam, you don't open up, all right? It's like when he comes off that screen, your body shouldn't roll. You should run straight to the corner. Nonetheless, it still works. Nehemiah's wide open, all right? And again, I think you should attack the closeout right when you catch it, Nehemiah. All right? Dolphus knocks a deep one in right there. All right, this is us running eyes. Dolphus actually does pretty good at setting some of these illegal screens. Hey, if they don't call it, it didn't happen, right? Who is that? Jackie taking it out. Great bounce pass. Get into his body. That's good stuff right there. That was eyes right there. We got the first look. All right, here we go again, running eyes. Jackie's taking it out again. Bounce pass. Perfect. All right, good stuff right there. Way to execute that. All right, and this is really the first time y'all got to execute, excuse awesome, Texas, because this team is running man. Here we go. Roll. Ethan with the finish. Great job right there. All right, let's do it back. Coaches hate seeing these plays because they're so simple. If you can see the coach in the corner here, they hate that. All right, just execute the simple things. That was good stuff. We're putting this as one of y'all's better defensive possessions. We got a good closeout. All right, Okay, we got a hand up. That's good contest. We got a good block out. Calicato found him. And then we need a good rebound. And that's how we need to finish every single possession this upcoming weekend. All right, great. All right, this is a great read by Neo. So we're running America. Dolphins goes a little wide, but this guy sees it and he helps. And Neo knows that that's the first option, but this guy helps. We throw the skip pass. I think Jacob should attack space on that. He ends up going left, but that's a great read. And we need more reads like that. Basically, if you do this, I'm doing that. So that's what the plays should create. Yes, this is Jackie one-on-one with a guy up top. Oh, we get a pick and roll. She gets a first paint touch. And I told you the second one is always easier than the first. So now Neo gets a bad closeout. He gets a second paint touch. And then we got a willing passer. And I think you could do that often, Neo, if you keep your head up and know which passes to throw in. And Cam hits the three. All right, but that's the stuff. That's the team stuff y'all got to do more consistently. All right, so hey, watch this video a couple times. Really put in your brain, especially the plays that I put at the end, because those are the really good plays that we need y'all to consistently do. Not just here and there, but consistently. All right, let's get it.